allows us to be like going live on every single platform in the world is not worth it because it takes too much damn time. But here's the thing. I do think that being visible on multiple platforms, including vertical, is in fact worth it. Only because of the fact that, like, it gives me the opportunity to be seen by people. Does that make sense? Like, it gives me the opportunity to be seen by people that might not necessarily see my stream. And we need all the help we can get right now. You know what I mean? Like, we need all the help we possibly can get to get as many new people in here as possible. You know what I mean? We've had a few, but nothing like crazy. You know what I mean? I would say not. It's not as like. It's not as I don't want to say good as I would like. You know what I mean? I think that's the thing. Is I wish that more people stumbled upon the broadcast. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, I think we are live on YouTube. Yeah, like I don't think Twitter is worth it. I don't think Twitter is worth it. I do think TikTok is worth it. But I think TikTok is worth it once we have a game. Does that make sense? I mean, I haven't been blowing up internet-wise. We've been fine. So I guess there's no reason not to. You know what I mean? Yeah, the rules are annoying, but I also think it's like, it's whatever, man. I think their news are the only part that I think is really annoying. Okay. You know what? I don't like this lens anymore. I'm changing it. There, that's way better. Now I can like zoom in. I can like zoom in on my face a little bit more. Oh my gosh. It is a little bit warmer than the other ones, but we'll figure it out. What did Frosty say? TikTok is only annoying because of the rules. Yeah. All right. I don't want to spend a million years. You know what I mean? All right. I think we're good to go. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum da da dun 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 dun. I don't. There's been like a severe lack of video game news lately. Has there not been? Like, have you guys noticed any video game news? You know what I mean? I feel like there just has not been video game news. I feel as though the video game news has kind of ended, other than like GTA 6, which is GTA 6. You know what I mean? Like that's like the thing. It's just like it's GTA 6. It is what it is. I feel like it's people that just are doing their thing. You know what I mean? And then we do this. Twitch. Bro, it's too late for that. TV/Jiggy. All right, there we go. Post. All right, cool. Guys, we got to be getting close to beating Mina the Hollower. Don't you think? We got to be like close to beating Mina the Hollower. I feel like we are like on the cusp, on the cusp of beating the video game. We're gonna go live on TikTok right now, folks. We are. Beat him up, Mel. Yo, Tiberion! 75 freaking months. Holy mackerel. Alrighty. We are, in fact, here getting ready to play some more Mina, the Hollower. Oh my goodness gracious. I think we are ready to rock and roll. Yo, welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. If you're just joining us here on TikTok, I want you to slam that heart button right now. Slam it. Open up your phones. Go to TikTok. Slam it. Slam the hearts. That's what you do here. You slam them. The game is ridiculously loud. I don't think it is. I don't think. Is the game ridiculously loud? I don't think it is. I think we're rocking and rolling. I think we're ready to rock and roll here. Slamming. I don't think, did I ever watch the intro here? I think I did, but I don't know. Welcome on in, folks. Thanks for being here. Seeing all the people come into TikTok. Let's do it. You guys ready? All right, last time on Mina the Hollower, we made it to our final spot. Actually, no, we did make it to our final spot. We beat one of the final dungeons, and now I am back. What I need is keys, man. What I need is keys. Wait, the game is still too loud? I feel like it's not, but I mean, you guys tell me, is the game too loud? You thought about not being wrong. What do you mean? Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Welcome on in, folks. Thanks for being here. There are a lot of things that I want to get, and keys are my number one thing, because the keys are imperative. I got none of them. I'm wondering if I can go buy some from the key store. Because there is a key store. It's not me. Yo, there we go. Welcome everybody. Thanks for those likes. Slam that heart. I could sell something to this guy for some bones. I don't use the hammer. He can have it. I've always wondered. Yeah, look, it goes up there. I can buy, and that costs 1,600 if I want to buy it back. Dude gives me 1,000, and then he's like, bro, you want it back? 1,600. I'm gonna sell the other weapons I don't use. I don't use the shield. You know what I mean? I think everything else we're good, because you know I've been using the blaster. That's been the thing that I've been using. There we go. All-seeing skull. Your HUD's skull eyes glow red when collecting on your screen. The blue when on the next. Your HUD's skull's eyes glow when a collectible is on the screen. That rules, dude. I feel like I want that. We're gonna go get some. Oh, dude, I have so many. There we go. Dude, so many. The good thing is now that means I can get keys if there are keys inside the key place. You know what I mean? Folks, we need about 40 subscribers to hit our goal. consider helping us out with that. You can also send some gifts on TikTok. Okay, so right there, if there's a collectible on my screen, is that the thing that glows? Like that little skull thingy? It glows when there's a collectible on the screen? So, like, there's apparently a collectible in here. Dude, this bunny calls Mina means. Oh, dude, you can make it icy? The sidearm thing would be cool. Thank you so much. Gifting out a sub to DavCube. That's neat. So now I can have one of those at all times. That would actually be very helpful with a fishing rod. I guess that skull did not really help me. It said when there's a collectible on the screen, it would glow. But right now, it's always glowing. Oh, yeah, we can go in there. Hello. Thank you so much for those hearts. Ba-na-ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. I've almost bought everything of theirs. Ba, 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 ba. 28 keys still remain. I've used all my bones. So the question is, does this guy just sell? He sells these. I think they still exist. I don't think Twitch got rid of them, did they? I don't know, man. Oh, I said the T word. Yo, thank you so much for those likes on TikTok. You guys are epic. Ooh, deal and receive significantly more damage. The uranium bracelet. Thank you so much for those taps on TikTok. I wonder how I get to the basement. Apparently it's not that. That's how. Trinket basement. Oh, who the heck are you? Don't look at me. I've been defaced. Thankfully, the proprietor of this shop has let me stay here as long as I weigh my options. You should take this. I'll remain here until I can face the world once more. That rules. Well, the mouse was prowling in our cellar. Did she speak to anyone? I trust she'll accept a generous discount on her next purchase as a gesture of good faith. Your next purchase is discounted for the good friend who knows how to be discreet. Surely something will turn the hollower's head. She's not interested in, then remember the trinkets can turn things around. Oh, wow. That is a significant discount. Anything for $200, dude. Like anything for $200. Drink plasma vials twice as fast. Don't lose plasma vials when hit. Thank you so much for that, Soiree. Appreciate you. Thank you so much there for the follow on TikTok. There, Bouch. You're epic, and I appreciate you. Walk faster, gain a burst of speed for a short amount of time after hitting foes. Deal and receive significantly more damage. Automatically use vial without drinking when you have enough plasma. I don't think that one works with my thing. Attack at full plasma or health to fire deadly shot ball that grows over distance. Sounds really good. Strike foes quickly to form a protective shield that absorbs one hit. Call down a damaging bolt when attacking after healing. I like this one, man. Because... cool. So if we're at... how do... oh, I don't have it. I don't have it affected. I don't have it, like... I'm gonna die inside of the guy. Techno, did you beat this game yet? I think I didn't do this part. Oh no, I did not. I have not done Astral yet. I wonder if that's the way. He beat it yesterday. There's another clock on the train. Oh, you know what? I might have enough bones now that I can get the, or not bones. Or you mean clothing? I want to go to this place. The blue one, right? Yo, who's that guy?
Oh, Mina, you're the mouse I'm on vacation from O6. Oh, I love being among the people.
I think it's this way, right? I just needed more. I needed 2 more keys for it. Yeah, we got blue. We love that. That's epic. That might be the final robe of the game. You know what I want? To go put on that. Tinker bag upgrades. I think I have one more. Oh, trinket bag. There we go. I think I have to equip one more. Yeah, I think I have one more. Yo, what up, Sharpie Juggler? Thanks for being here, everybody that likes the TikTok. Go look it up. Yep, this is my I think this is my final one. I'm thinking I want to use that I think I want to use that one that I have. Attack at full health and plasma. I feel like this is not a bad trinket layout. I feel like there's more. Oh, that's cool. That's crazy, dude. I know that won't help me with bosses, but you know what? It might. All right, I'd like to go to the Stepberg, I think. I think that's where I have to go. Still don't know how to get that up there. So apparently there are kids that need to make it back here. And I don't know where they are. It doesn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would. Like, look at it. Good evening. Good morning. I've been here in the sewers for so long, I'm not sure. I'm looking for the windy generator. Can you lead me there? No, you're Mina. Oh my gosh, you're famous. Are you an enemy? Why? Why are you doing that? Well, this is gonna be really annoying. Wait, what? Yo, Dupe, what up? This is really annoying. I was holding the left button. Very good game, but also really annoying. Like this part right here. There you go. Is this supposed to be my sparks? Why don't my sparks go in there? Oh, I got them back? At least we don't have to go far with her. The windy generator. It's even more beautiful in person. Blow it up? Oh, is she like a moth? Holy mackerel! Oh, hi. You can't dive in this boss battle. We're fine. We're just whacking. Got her. That was fun. I love dude. I love freaking secret bosses. I'm sorry. This game has got such fun nonsense in it. Oh, That's my fifth spark. Wow, thanks for bringing me to the generator and for healing me too. All of this energy, I almost was too much to contain. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, dude, this company made a Shovel Knight, and they made this video game, and let me tell you, it's so good. Rowan is doing good. He is taking a little nap. You can see, well, nope, you can't see it. You can see right there. He's right there. There's Roro. Taking a little naparoony. Right, Roro? Right, Papa? Right, Roo? Okay, he's ignoring me. Oh, hi. Hi, Roro. Hi. What are you doing? What you doing there, Rowan? What you doing? Okay. All right, bye. He's not interested. No, he's good. He's being a good boy. He'll go back to bed. This is what he does. Okay, there we go. Back to Mina. Thank you guys for those hearts on TikTok. Makes a big deal if you do that. Cool. So now we have 5 spark generators. Wish I got the blaster. There's like a blaster. There's like an upgrade. There's a third upgrade to the blaster that costs 4,000. Okay, so I'm here. I don't really know if that helps me or not that I'm here. I feel like we could explore the mirror stuff. No, there's still stuff I haven't done mirror wise, I think. Disgusting. I did find the one in Crowtown. But apparently there's lost children in parts of this place that I have not found. Oh, you think the kids are gone? One was a ghost? I actually think that is the way to Crowtown. Yeah, there's the mirror. Oh, so the ones that I like mess up, but I should have gotten them before. I'll tell you one thing, the plasma ray gun, it pairs very well with Jug. Because the idea is as long as I have full health or full magic or full plasma, I can shoot that blast. Yeah, welcome on in, folks. Thanks for those hearts. So I still need green. Ooh, no, I don't want the fishing rod. I love the fishing rod, but the fishing rod is really only beneficial. Oh, it's in the bayou. Oh my God. Getting to the bayou, I don't think it has a train station. Yeah, I need to find... I don't think the bayou has a train station. And then... Did I get blue? I did not get blue either. Which is at the ice place. There's a... It does? Okay. Well, then I'm going to take the train and we're going to go find the mirror. Because I'm assuming I need all of the mirrors in order to get to the final area. I sold all of my weapons to the pawn shop guy because I've locked in on the blaster. You know what I mean? All right, we made it. Ooh, I gotta get that thing up there. How? How get that? I don't see a... Can I enter the train? What are you smiling about, Techno? Do you just not get that? I need a ladder? I don't have a ladder. Oh, wait. Oh, God. I forget, do you have a ladder? No. I think there's like a store that has a ladder that's like 80 years away. Isn't it? I did increase the bit rate. I did not, we're not at 2K. I did not go to 2K. How do I get that outside? Oh my god, dude. Really? I have to throw it. I think I don't know. See, here's the thing. We are currently, for those who are wondering, we are currently encoding. And we're live streaming to TikTok, the purple app vertical, the red app vertical, okay, the green app, and Twitter.com. Which, you know, doesn't really exist anymore. We're going on a little journey here, dude. Oh my god. I'll take that. Thank you. But I don't know if I can do 2K. And here's the thing. I think there is a little bit of a diminishing return. Just a little bit of a diminishing return on a 2K broadcast. Because here's the thing, okay? If I was to... This camera can do 4K 60. But the capture card that I have it into can't. So in reality, the camera would not be 2K. The game would be 2K. Same with like Zelda or other games. But also only the purple app and the yellow app, or I'm sorry, the red app would be able to take a 2K broadcast. So the other broadcast would actually be still in 1080. And in reality, I don't really think that there is like a, like, I don't necessarily, because, okay, so like right now, for those who are wondering, the way this works, if you're watching on an app that has quality options, okay? If you watch at source, you have to be able to download about 7 megabytes per second. Now you might say, well, Jiggy, that's not that many. I'm sure that's great. It's good. You know, no problem. If you're watching on like a PC, you're good. If you're watching on mobile, like hotspot internet, unless you have 5G, it's going to be real tough to get that. You know, it's going to be really tough. So then you're going to be downgrading to 720. And, you know, 720 doesn't look bad on a tiny iPhone, you know? So in reality, I think it's like a diminishing return. Does that make sense? It's like a diminishing return where I don't think, and this is my thing, I don't think more people will watch me because I'm broadcasting in 2K. Okay? All right? But I do think more people watch me if they can watch me on TikTok, purple app, red app, green app, Twitter, you know? Like I think that more people might consider coming to the purple app, which is where we kind of want people to go. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, folks? Glad it doesn't reset. That also worked. Bro, watch this be like the worst trinket in the game. If I already wasn't invested in broadcasting on, would probably actually make me leave. Really? But sorry, why does that affect you? I'm just really curious. Stay invulnerable longer after damage and briefly after exiting burrow. That's really good. It adds more iframes. So that's entirely based on TikTok there, sorry. But I get it. Oh, wait. Like if I wasn't what's the word? If I wasn't trying to make sure new folks came to visit, you know? But I agree with you. I will take that. Thank you. That ruled. But here's the thing, and this is the dumb side. There is a significant large amount of new people that have come and checked out the broadcast because we are live on TikTok. It's a very interesting scenario. Converting them over is a whole other story, but if it wasn't, unlike the other ones where, no offense, but they don't really matter. You know, the other platforms, the ones that you guys, you know, see here. Where they, you know, they exist, but they don't make a major difference. I agree with you. Yes, exactly, Frosty Banjo, and that's the part that is really tough. You know, welcome on in, folks. Make sure you hit the like button, because like that right there is I don't want to say it's tough for me, but it's different. See, the thing about live on TikTok, being live on TikTok is all about like constant CTAs, where, you know, you say, yo, you're watching, consider gifting, consider following, consider, you know, we're playing Mina. I have to talk like this. We're playing Mina right now. We're looking for a mirror, and I can't seem to find it because I don't know where the mirror is. It's all about that, which is, you know, a little bit different than the way that I broadcast on normally. You know what I mean? It's like normally it's less about CTAs, more about me just as an individual yapping. Which is what I like. I will say I like it better the other way. But you know, you gotta try stuff, you know? You have to try stuff. I'm not saying it'll be forever, but you have to try, you know, I have to try stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a bunch of you all join on TikTok from one of our posts. I really appreciate that. Let me know which post you were watching. That's actually the thing I'm mostly interested about. You know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun. You know what's really interesting too, Soray? Is dead internet theory. It's less about like, here, I'll give you a great example. The Green app. The Green app, we might have like a couple folks hanging out over there, you know? We have a couple of folks hanging out there. If you're watching on the Green app, let me know. But like, they are not as vocal as the people as you all. You know, I'm talking to you guys because you guys are the main hub. It's very interesting. Also, I really need to find this dang mirror. If anybody knows where the mirror is, let me know if I'm going in the right direction. Okay, close, good. I actually, unfortunately, agree with you there, Sore. I will say that our community does prove that it's not entirely true. I am very lucky. I don't broadcast to no people. You guys are real people. None of you are bots. Everybody that's joining over on TikTok, you guys are not bots. Feel free to talk and say hello. You don't have to, but maybe it's this way. Look at that. I want that thing. I want that thing right there. You say that, Sore, but I also think a prime example of a larger community that is quite tight knit is our wonderful friend Claire. Claire's community is very, 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 very. Ooh, that's gonna be really tough. Very vocal. You know, they're a community. Okay, so that's what I gotta do. I think that's what I gotta do. Through the gap? There's a gap? Oh, we are lagging a little bit. A cloud. Yeah, hold on. It'll come back. We're good. We are good. I think we're good. Type 1 in the chat if we're good. I think a cloud must have went over. That's the real thing right now, folks. Let me tell you. That after midnight spike. No, I think it's because the fact that, you know, like we are in fact using 120 megabytes to upload right now. Very, very, very much internet. I think we're good. There's a hole in the wall? I'm gonna go that way, Techno. Whoops. Okay, we made it. God freaking dang it. I didn't have enough juice. I did not have enough juice. I gotta take a dang shower. Bro, what are you doing down here? I wonder how you do this without the drill. I think that is quite okay there, Frosty B. I don't think that it makes you a boomer for not enjoying TikTok. I think TikTok is a very specific type of content. It's shorts. It's a content that you're not. I think the hardest part about, and this is what I've talked about live on TikTok being very interesting, because TikTok is not a platform that you watch long form content on. So everybody that's joining us here on TikTok right now is likely joining us for like 25 seconds. However long they want to watch a little bit of Mina, you know? And it's very interesting because that's not what the other platforms are like. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna write it down. I want to see what's down. Nothing. I like Instagram for I like that platform for posting pictures. But TikTok is, I think, the definitive shorts site. Clips, they go on TikTok. It is an undeniable that TikTok has some of the best discoverability in the world. I think TikTok has the best discoverability of any platform. Does the moon have eyes? The moon does have eyes. I don't think another platform can match TikTok's discoverability at all. For real. I think the thing about TikTok, though, is you don't really connect with a creator on TikTok. What the? Majora's Mask? Dude, the gun makes this boss pretty much easy peasy. Wait, what was that? That was a no hit, by the way. That was that was hitless. I should join Team Hitless. That was a hitless Mina fight. But I did kind of like, you know, obliterate him with the blaster. And also this thing. This thing right here kind of rules. The second shot. If I wanted content not connected to a person, I watch a movie. I feel like you do connect to a person on TikTok, but I think you have to put in the effort to do that. Does that make sense? You know? I think you're right. I think, you know, I'm a bit unhappy with my current algorithm. I don't know what that means. This was really fun. The Iron Lung, increased maximum burrow time even underwater. Ooh. That was really cool. Natsu says, I found some cool streamers on TikTok. Wouldn't have found them anywhere else. See, there you go. And I think that it's so funny because do you guys know my friend Pokylation, Carly? Well, she was a big streamer for a while. She took a break because of family stuff and all that. But I found her by watching TikTok. I found her. She was live streaming on TikTok. She had kind of like it was a very unique experience. She had like this shot, but then like over here it said her purple app name, and I was like, whoa. I wonder, like, that's like a really cool idea. You know what I mean? And so you could like see her like room, and then you would see her gameplay, and then you would see her purple app, and then the idea was that you would go to the purple app and you could see her actual gameplay. And she did that by having two phones. She had a phone like right next to her like she had a phone like back here. And that's how she was advertising her purple app broadcast. You know? That was the idea behind it. And it's a really cool thing, but I would have never met her You know, we've hung out. Her and her boyfriend, Hoy Hoy, if you know Hoy Hoy, one of our wonderful community members, one of my good friends, Ben, literally, I would not have met them if I did not watch TikTok. So I do think TikTok is a valid, very, very good way of finding new creators, okay? I think the thing is, though, is in order for you to connect with said new creators, you have to put in the effort. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You have to put in the effort. All right, we need to find the blue one. So I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh. That's cool. So I don't need the blue? We made it. So this is where we were supposed to be. I'm also to the point where I don't have social energy for long distance parasocial friendships. I think that that's very fair too. But I also think that parasocial, there's a difference between a parasocial relate. I don't know. I'm weird, man. I think that there's like I think that some streamers treat their communities very different than others. Mostly because, like, I do in fact believe that I feel like I don't want to be here yet. I want to go find the last mirror. I think it's worth going back and finding the last mirror. I think it's cool you don't need all the mirrors, though. Let's go take the train to the ice castle. I agree with you, Sore. I do think it is a big spectrum, you know? Like, again, I'll use techno as a prime example. My wonderful friend Rami, aka Techno. Techno is a member of our community, was a viewer, okay, Techno. And he said, Jiggy, do you need an editor? And I said, yes, I do. Oh, there's a mirror there. I want that mirror. And Techno was part of the community for a while. I got to know him. And he ended up, you know, he's one of my best friends. He's Techno Fin. He worked for me for a while. Then he got a job at my job place, at my, you know, place that I had job. And, you know, we're just friends. But I can't just all up either and say yes. And that is also the spectrum there, Soray, that I think sometimes it's hard for audience members and community members to comprehend, is that, no, you know, like, I know you guys, but I also don't really know you guys. That's I think that's the hardest part. And that's okay, you know? But I also would like to think that if a lot of, you know, our community was in the same spot, we probably would all be friends. At least that's the way I like to think about it. Maybe not everybody, but, you know. And you absolutely can have online friends. You know? Not everybody there, Zach man, but I think a good amount. I think the sad part is I would meet some of you and be like, wow, you guys suck. I feel like there'd be some people that would meet me in person and just be like, wait, Jiggy cool online, Jiggy sucks in person. You know what I mean? You can ask Amaya. I would be your nemesis. Maya, we hang out like once or twice a year. All right, everyone look for like hidden stuff too. So I went that way. That way, I already did that way. Yeah, like Natsu. That's why also, like, whenever I get, I always feel very honored and lucky when I meet some of you guys at, like, events like PAX East or MagFest. Not only because, like, it actually, no, mostly not because of the fact that, like, oh, I get to meet my community, but mostly because the fact, oh, I want that. How do I get that? Mostly because I get to, like, put faces to the names that I talk to, you know? Like, I know Red's face. I know that's like crazy. I know what Red sounds like, not just because of voice chat, but because of the fact that we've literally hung out. You know what I mean? I think that's what's the most special thing. And it's not, you know, it's not a requirement. It's not a, you know, it's the thing that not everybody feels comfortable with either. Speaking of that, though, folks, if you're going to be at Games Done Quick next month in Minneapolis, St. Paul, I will be there. I will be in Minneapolis, St. Paul at Summer Games Done Quick. I'm there, I think, Monday through Friday. It might be even longer. It might be there till Saturday. I don't remember. GDQ is another really good one that hanging out with me would be good, because in reality, no offense to GDQ, but sometimes I'm really bored. Because they won't let me do anything. I'll call you out, GDQ. Let me do stuff, damn it. I have plans this time, though. We're going to make some movies. It's going to be really fun. Hey, Jiggy, are you going to get a mini soda there? I was thinking about it. I think that would be a funny bit, is getting the smallest soda I can. Is Minneapolis in Minnesota? Are you sure? Mel in the other room was like, yes. Yes, it is. Don't even do this bit. You shot down my bit so quick. I think there's a cosplayer thing there, Amaya. I don't know. There is Thursday night. Okay, so this is the boss room. Oh, it's a mirror. Wait, this is purple. Wait, is blue not purple? What's blue? Oh my god, it's the crypt, dude. It's the crypt. I just went through the ice cavern for no reason. Roger, you just said words I have no idea what they mean. I don't think the crypt has a train station, does it? Let's see if I can get 4,000. I can. You're gonna clip and send it to Swift? Is Swift in Minneapolis? I'd hang out with Swift. I hung out with Swift at MagFest. Hello. I would like the upgrade burst shot, but this one also gives me more bones. Thanks, bud. I'll have it right here soon. Shouldn't take as long as it does for you to fix a generator. Oh, dude. I only have one generator left. That was such a waste. I only have one thing left in the game. So I don't think that the crypt has a train station, so I guess we gotta just go there. Dragonstorm, come to MagFest, come to PAX East, come to TwitchCon. Well, okay, so here's the thing about TwitchCon. Let me tell you. TwitchCon is very interesting. I really want that thing, but I don't know how to get it. I love everybody, and I will spend time with people, but TwitchCon usually turns into work for me, like work. Okay, so up here, I gotta come from up there somehow. And so TwitchCon, it's very hard for me to be like, you know, I can hang out with you because I most likely can't. Oh, there we go. That worked. I can like say hi, you know, and if you're there, I'd be like, yo, what up? But TwitchCon's tough, man. Oh, sorry, bud. Where's the worst place to kick in 06? In the... Yeah, he didn't give me the bones. Because I shot him by accident. Move normally on water, grass, stairs, and ice. Oh, that's cool. That would have come in handy a long time ago. TwitchCon is like big work for me. It's all about networking. Whether I always say this, TwitchCon is a really great place no matter how big of a streamer you are. I actually think TwitchCon is one of the best places to meet other streamers, whether you stream on TikTok or all the other platforms, whatever you want. Mostly because of the fact that you can really find a broadcaster the same size as you. Does that make sense? And the best way to grow on Twitch and other platforms, on TikTok and the Red app and all that stuff, the best way to do that is to... I need to find the mirror here. Is to collab. Like, I like Josh. Not only do I like Josh Jepson as a person, we all know that. We all know I like Josh Jepson. He's a good friend of mine. Love that guy. But Josh Jepson is also a bigger streamer than me. Does that make sense? When Josh goes live, he gets 100-something people watching him. When I go live, I get, like, you guys, which I'm not wrong with that. You know, like, hey, man, that's awesome. And I love you guys. And, you know, hopefully one day, the dream is that we average one day 100 people that watch us. That would be real epic. You know? Have I ever been to PAX West? No. There we go. Sorry, hold on 1 minute. What's the difference between you having us and JJ having his numbers, like pure dumb luck? How did Scoot get his numbers? It's not dumb luck. It's people liking me. Does that make sense? It's really entirely based on people liking me, Red. You know? I can't tell you how people get people, you know. Did you ever get the item that lets you have 2 sub weapons? I didn't. I should. That's a really good one. Yeah, I would say it's very much that. It's just people discovering me and thinking that remembering that I exist. Some people don't forget that I'm here. Yeah, I mean, it's just the same thing as, you know, anywhere. You post a video up on the internet, you know? And I appreciate you guys saying that, you know, that they're missing out. I agree. I think personally that they are missing out for not being a part of our community. But you can't really control it. I think YouTube doing like videos, long form videos, along with the shorts help. A lot of people, you know, like I'm seeing here on TikTok, a lot of people are in fact just like joining the TikTok live because of the fact that they were watching one of my TikToks. So that's pretty cool. Lizard. Why is it rotated? Why is lizard rotated? Thank you for the support. I mean, the dream would be that we would have, you know, the people like Josh and Claire and all that, because then maybe I wouldn't have to be like, bro, we gotta hit 411 subs or I'll never be able to pay rent. I would love to not do that. I think mainly because people don't really understand Jiggy, and people see Jiggy during events as a villain. Do you be real with me? Actually, no, that's a very interesting question there, actually, Zach, man. Be real with me. Do you think that the fun that I have at events where I sometimes play funny villain slash like, you know, not antagonizer, but I like to push buttons because it raises money for charity. It really does. It raises money for charity. I like to ham it up a little bit, play roles within the space, because I look at what cast we have and I know what we need. Do you actually think that it makes people not want to watch me? Because it's been a fear a long time ago, very long time ago. This is a true story, folks. This is a very true story, and I'll talk about this a little bit. Okay, all right. I do think people take you being in character a bit too seriously. Okay, so a long time ago, the character was kind of like all I did. You know what I mean? Like my sarcasm, all that stuff. It was kind of what I did. And a long time ago, because if you all don't know, I've been broadcasting for anybody that's watching on TikTok or any of the other places. I've been broadcasting on the Purple app since I was 16. So this is year 15 of it. Okay, we are in year 15. It's been 14 years since I did it, and I remember people did not like me. People used to come into my stream and be like, "You suck. We think you're annoying. We hate you, and you need to give up." When I was pushing for partnership for a very long time, because, you know, that took me 10 years, folks. If you don't know, it took me 10 years to get partnership. People would come in, they're just like, dude, you got to give up. I had so many people flat out come into my broadcast or text me and say, you need to give up. You will never achieve it. You will never get it. You will never, ever have that. That will never happen for you. You are not famous. You will never be a broadcaster that has enough people watching you every night. You won't ever have the community that you want. Which was, you know, I never really put a number on that. Like, you know, I never was just like, bro, my community's terrible unless it's 75 plus. But it was tough because there was a lot of opportunities that, and this is a real thing. This is a problem with the Purple place, by the way. You know, this is a problem with the with Twitch, in my opinion, is the way that they do partnerships and partnership opportunities. It's very, 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 very short-sighted, in my opinion. I'll use a really good example. I will get. It doesn't matter how many viewers I have. Okay, and it doesn't matter how many people we have here, but I will get more opportunities than, say, somebody who is an affiliate that might even have more people watching them, just because they don't have a little check mark next to their name. It's a badge of success. And let me tell you, and for those who were around during it, Red, I think, was around during it, when I finally got that check mark after 10 years and 25 partner applications, it was the biggest lift of my anxiety of all time. My mental health overnight. Because now I no longer felt like a failure based on the number that was next to my broadcast. It is by far, I think, the worst mental health thing ever. And, you know, we have significantly less people watching us now in the year 2026 than we did in 2023 when we got it. For real. We were doing Zelda Wheel. We had a larger core community. I wasn't broadcasting at 11 o'clock at night. You know? Dumb. I was also single, so I didn't have a life outside of streaming. I said I didn't have a life outside of streaming. Okay. You didn't see, you just got all defensive thinking, oh, life was better when I was single. You didn't let me finish. Oh my God. Chat, you hear the peanut gallery in the freaking other room? You heard me say it. I said I didn't have a life outside of Twitch, of streaming. Oh my God. She's over there just like, yeah. Yeah, I get it. Men suck, but, you know, it doesn't matter, man. Zelda Wheel brought me in, but I stayed because I liked your content, and I appreciate that. Jesus, Mel. I said life was worse before her, and she's like, hey. That's so funny, man. It's very funny. Anyway, all right. It was before we had Rowan, too. It was before we had Rowan. It was before we had Rowan. But yeah, it was kind of like I remember being like the most anxiety I've ever had was those 3 months that I had to have 75 plus people, because it felt like if we didn't have those, and this is a Twitch problem, I will say it. It's a terrible system. I hope they changed it. I don't know if they will, but it felt like, oh, if one night I did, and this was in the actual rules, if you dip below 75, one broadcast over the course of 3 months, you will not be considered, and it resets. And so every night, I was mortified. I was terrified. I was scared shitless that one person would not show up. And so it was one of those nights. It was, for those who were here, remember it. You remember it. Like, I think I did a pretty good job of like playing Zelda Wheel and like having a good time and just chilling and doing the thing. But God, I was so scared. I remember there were several nights where it got to the point I got like 2 hours into the broadcast, and I saw that we were at like 78, and we spun Triforce Heroes, or we spun Oracles, and I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna give this 5 minutes, but if we don't get 10 subs, I know for a fact that 10 people will leave because they hate those games. I hate those games. The show isn't enjoyable. Okay. And there were many times where I would end broadcast. I bet some of you guys that remember Zelda Wheel remember. There were times if we, I don't want to, sorry guys, man, I just don't have Oracles of Ages in me tonight, man. I just, next time, we'll start with it. We'll start with it next time. because starting with Oracles of Ages or Triforce Heroes was easy because we'd get off of it within the first hour of the broadcast, and that was fine. But several times over the course of those 3 months, because again, the way that you can do it is you can apply for Twitch Partner every month, but they will not really accept it. It's not like a thing. You know what I mean? It's not like really a thing. You know what I mean? It's a very interesting thing. Also, the lead of your feels. Also, what led to your feels with Metroid Wheel? What? Oh, my. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I missed so much. No, you didn't miss so much. DK Wheel before Bonanza was fun. Yeah, DK. What I've determined, and this is the thing with Metroid Wheel, it kind of just like you forgot about Metroid Wheel. Yeah, Metroid Wheel kind of just fell off, man. We would go days and days without a spin because our community was getting smaller, but because the fact it wasn't Zelda, and in reality, the games aren't as beloved. They are beloved, but they aren't as beloved, and I have as much passion for them. You know what I mean? And it did. It's not done. I'd love to go back and finish it. That would be great. I'd love to go back and finish it, especially because I still haven't played Prime 4. But in reality, it's just like I do think it'd be fun to have a stream match. I do. But you know what? I really enjoyed Donkey Kong Wheel because of the fact that that was like a 2-day stream. I did 2 days, it was Donkey Kong. I had a good time. I did the thing. It was great. Real question, will Zelda Wheel ever return? In the year 2028, Zelda Wheel 100 will begin. I've talked about this. Not this year, but not next year, but 2028 Zelda Wheel 100. Which, if you don't know, that means every game 100%. The reason why I'm giving it 2 years is because I'm currently 100%ing. I'm currently yeah, like those are one-offs though, man. But yeah, I'm currently 100%ing. Breath of the, or Tears of the Kingdom, and there's also an Ocarina of Time game that's coming out this year, and so I'm feeling like our next major Zelda game, like our next whatever Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, will probably get announced in 2028. You know what I mean? And it'll probably come out in 2029. That's what I'm feeling because it was 2020. It was 2024 or 3. Was it 23? When did Tears come out? When did that freaking game come out? 23? You know what I mean? I think it was 2023 or 4. They need to give like 7 years before our next major Zelda title comes out. Major? I'm saying like, yeah, like, but I want to do Zelda Wheel 100, giving me literally a year to do it because, God, let me tell you, and you know what? There are things that I learned from the first Zelda Wheel that it was 2023. So I think 2029 is when our next game. That'll be 6 years. I think our next major brand new Zelda title will come out in 2029. So I'm thinking that if we start it in 2028, probably very early 2028. I was thinking about like maybe after the new year. Like, you know, we start it, we just do it. Because I'm also hoping that most of the games will be on the Switch by then, you know, and we can figure out how we can play them even if I'm traveling. Because that's the other thing that's really tough, you know, is a lot of times I'm broadcasting kind of on the go. You know, I'm like, I like for example, you know, not gonna lie, I feel pressure to gift out more subs when there are wheels and stuff. I know that that's on me and not you. Ha ha ha! I got you. Ha ha ha! Let me tell you, the most money I've ever made on broadcasting was during Zelda Wheel. The most, I'll be honest, the most money, the most subs that we have ever had on this channel besides like the one-off random crazy like winter stuff that has happened, has been during Zelda Wheel. You know? I think that Zelda Wheel would struggle. Like, if I did it right now, and this is the thing, and this is the premise, and I know what you're saying, Jiggy. If you're struggling and you want the community to grow, why not go back to the thing that worked? Because the thing is, if I go back right now, I don't think we have the momentum, and I think it would just look like Jiggy's doing the thing that worked before, where he's gonna do it again. You know? I don't want it to be a desperation thing. Because it's not. I want it to be something that I put thought and effort and like love into. And I know Zelda Wheel 100 is going to be a tough thing, man. It's going to be tough. Minish Cap, going to be tough. Oracles of Ages and Seasons, going to be freaking tough. There are games that the Picto boxes and freaking... The fact that I'm going to have to once again 100% Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, dude, it's taken me almost a year now to do those games. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it then. I might do 100% no Koroks. That might be... I think that those are the only two games, just because the fact that by then I'm going to in fact have collected all Koroks in both games. I'm feeling as though if I haven't figured out the rules yet. I haven't figured out the rules. And again, I have time. I have 2 years to do it. So, yeah, figure out the rules. But anyway, that's it. But no. I kind of want to go back to the beginning of this statement. Probably flesh out a proper, more effective plan. Yeah. Well, we can. Well, no, it's really me putting in effort, man. Not so we can come up with a. I could talk to Player 5 about a 100% route for Breath of the Wild that takes 14 hours, and maybe we can do it. But god damn, he's a monster. He knows where every Korok is in that game, and even with you guys helping, I feel as though I have to have the momentum and the streamability and all that stuff. But I kind of want to go back to the original question of what I was talking about here. The original statement, Do you all think that because of the way that I am when it comes in collabs, that people just write me off? I actually want that as a genuine question. That sounds really fun, and I would love to do that. I think Retro Wheel would be a lot of fun. Do you think it hurts me? I know there are several times that like people say stuff that does hurt me. I've talked about it before during like collabs and stuff, but I don't know. I like to use the VTuber show as an example that was very interesting, because it was like we weren't raising any money, and then I got to go in there and I got to do my thing, which is I really like to look at who we have in a room and how I can uplift them and push and be me and say stupid nonsense. But like we ended up raising like $1,200 to or something like that. Cause like, what was the first one? It wasn't, the mop was the second one, but that was just Aki. There was like a bit. Oh, the nose thing for me to. Oh, it's like Jiggy in peril. Like people like to. I really don't want to make my Blue Sky profile picture the funny picture of me with the nose. We ended up raising like $1,500 to do that. I don't know. I think it's also how people who you collab with react to me. Yeah, but also like, here's the thing, Zach, man. Sometimes you gotta do that. Like, okay. Let me break this down, and then I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop moving on. Okay. Wait, I want to read what people hear here. You do seem to end up as the target. I returned. I remember turning on golf a couple of weeks ago, back, and it seems like your friends were just dogpiling on me. Yeah, and I'll talk about that in just a second too, Sorry, because I have thoughts on that. I mean, it pissed me off during golf when Josh's community gifted subs to mute me. That's yeah. I know Josh's chat isn't nice to you, which is I don't get at all. I think people dislike you without knowing you at all. It's tough, man. It's real tough. So here's let me I'll talk about this just for a second, okay? All right, here's the thing. I kind of do it to myself. I like to look at different streamers, different people, and the way that they interact with their communities. And I like to play a different role. I'll use Josh as an example. Josh has a very specific way of dealing with his community. He loves his community. And when I stream with Josh, I want Josh to be the star, the kind of like, I want him to be the smart guy. I want him to be the better gamer. I want him to be the attention, because that makes better content for him. You know? I know it sounds crazy, but I like to do that. Claire is a really good example too. If you look at a segment like Picross at Heroes of Time, that segment is designed because Claire is really good at Picross. I am not very good at Picross. So, how do we raise money? Claire is the hero, and I am the clown villain dude. Oh no! I'm gonna beat you, Claire. I really hope that people don't donate money, so I have to go and get a star. Oh my god, I'm terrible at Mario 64. I do it to myself. Because, and this is just me being the thing, is like, I don't think I'm a very good hero. Does that make sense? I don't think I fit in the hero role. I think that I fit in the role of host slash antagonist slash, this is deep, I'm sorry guys, but like slash the I push buttons, man. I'm good at that. I'm pretty good at pushing buttons. You know what I mean? Yeah. Relax. Peanut gallery over there. Get in the Twitch chat if you want to comment, all right? Yeah. They're all talking to the Twitch chat. You want to interact. You could say your opinion. Say them in the Twitch chat. That's abuse of your power in the other room. She's abusing her power. Do you disagree with me? If you're gonna comment, just come and comment. That's the way I look at it. If you're gonna comment, come and comment. You said I'm good at pushing buttons. So here, take the damn microphone. Here you go.
I'm playing Pokemon.
You can play Pokemon. Here, take it. You can be off camera because you're in your underwear.
I'm not in my underwear.
But they don't need to know that. But like, okay. Do you think? Oh, Echo. Say words.
Me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Is that better? There you go, chat. That's better. No more echo. Okay. Do you think that you can't be biased here.
That's tough.
I know, it's very tough for you. I don't think I fit in a hero role. I think I am more valuable as a button pushing, sometimes funny guy.
I think that's what you're very good at doing, yes.
Yes. I think if we were being cast in movie, I would not be hero. I would be not even comedic relief. I would be like side character that pushes the plot along. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah. Zachman says, we know we can trust Jiggy to raise lots of money. People will donate to harm him.
Yeah, because it's funny to watch him suffer. That's like, yeah, that's the bit.
That's the bit. It's probably true, but probably also does work against me trying to build my own community. Yeah.
I think yes, because if people think maybe that you're just the like guy who yells.
I am guy
they're
that
like,
yells.
Okay, sometimes. Are you yelling right now?
I'm yelling right now. I'm gonna scream.
They know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's more to you than just guy who yells.
I'm guy that yells.
This is the kind of stuff I deal with.
I'm doing it right now.
Yes.
In this scenario.
Because I made, I guess I said something.
No. But like, think about this. Think about this conversation. Yo, what up, Real Clash player? Think about this conversation here. Am I the hero, or are you in this?
I don't think there's a hero or a villain in this conversation.
No, it's not a villain. I'm just saying, like,
I don't think there's an antagonist in this
chat.
conversation.
She's the hero? Is she not? What do you mean ASMR? Like, there should be ASMR. It's not a movie though. You're not playing a character. Things you're yourself trying to build your community as yourself. I think I am myself.
Yeah.
I think something I've noticed from the Zeldathon community, for example, is that people the people dumb you down, and I wish that people wouldn't because I'm.
Okay. No. Yes. Don't be so mean, because that's exactly what I was trying to say. I was like, that's what I was trying to say, is that it's easy to be like, you're just guy who yells.
Natsu says you're very intelligent. That is.
I wouldn't spend all my time around a dumb person. You know that, right?
You enjoy conversations and various things. I'm just saying.
You think I'd spend all my time around a dumb person?
Yes. Yes. I do think you would spend all of your if stop. I'm not. I'm literally not. I'm just saying. It's very no. You honestly are more intelligent, not every subject. Thank you, Frosty.
Yeah.
I yes.
Not every subject. So true.
Yeah. But no, I don't know, man. I guess the question that my next question, and then I should go play Mina.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you're not playing this.
No, because
game.
I'm talking. I'm having a deep conversation with my community at 1 a.m.
Yeah, I know. I was beating up Mega Evolved Pokemon.
What Mega Evolved Pokemon?
There were 3. So I got Victory Bell, Slowbro. There was one more.
Are you still using Victory Bell?
Oh, so I got the Mega Evolved Stone when I beat up the Mega Evolved one. So now I have a Mega Evolved.
So you got a big old water balloon? Is that your first Mega?
No, I have like 5.
Oh, I got my name's Melody, and I have a shiny Pokemon, and I have Mega Evolution.
Yeah, exactly. You want to fight about it?
No. You did get a shiny Starmie, though.
Yeah.
She's going to slap me? No, she's not.
He says, "Do you want to play this game?" and then gets mad at me because I like it.
No. Melody, for those who want
buttons.
content, she is currently playing Pokemon ZA. You know, she's playing Pokemon Legends Pizza.
And I'm having a great time.
For the first time, and blind, like completely blind, right? You didn't
yeah.
watch any of
No, I didn't watch any. No, so I'm totally blinded.
You said it's your first Pokemon game since Fire Red?
Probably, yeah.
First Pokemon game since Fire Red, by the way. So that's pretty cool.
Unless you count Pocopia.
I don't count Pocopia.
That's on him.
No. Anyway, I don't know. So I guess finalizing. They just saw your feet for a second. Sorry.
Why would you do that?
I didn't mean to. I cut to the wrong camera. Don't clip that, Chad. Don't show my girlfriend's feet unless you're subbing for at least tier 3. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So my question is, what do you guys think my route should be? Because I don't know. I personally don't think that I value myself as worth being around at these events unless I raise a lot of money and make some funny bit and uplift the creators that are there. 'Cause that's
I think you're very good at doing that.
that's all I'm good at.
I don't think that's all you're good at. I think you are very good at doing that.
I just don't. I don't know how do I not want to say how do I convince people, but how do I get people to give me more than 2 seconds of their time?
Well,
For,
yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
I would say there are moments, like, as someone who observed all of Heroes of Time, there are moments in which you are backseat. You are sitting on the couch and you are actually just enjoying what's going on.
Yeah, but then people don't care.
No, I think they care.
I mean, Jiggy, I think you excel in other areas. I know personally, I don't feel like I contribute anything. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm just I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have to go do a little song and dance. Thank you. This is not like self-deprecating moment. This is just conversation with them because it is valuable. It's very valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about this, though, before, you and I, like, after Heroes of Time, that I said I think you're very good at, like, uplifting other people.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm good at.
And, like, supporting the
Yeah. It's not really
other
my
creators.
show. It's never my show. I'm usually the smallest in the room, so therefore, how do I encourage? What can I do to?
You give them
make,
a point, something to rally against.
Yeah.
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 Which is fun.
Yes.
It's a fun dynamic to watch, I think.
Yeah, but I want them to come hang out with me when I play Mina at 1:10 a.m.
Well, I can't help you there.
No, I don't think
Most
anybody
people are
can.
in bed at 1,
Like I said
10
earlier,
a.m.
when you lift other people up, it makes you the star. I don't think so. I don't want me to be the star.
It makes you among them, at least, I think.
You might be the smallest person in the room, but you leave one, and that's the goal, Zach. Is like, or I don't want to be the biggest input. I want to be our biggest impact. I want to be a impact alongside them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to cause an impact, not be useless. Not that anybody's useless at any of our events. Believe me, nobody.
But I know what you were saying about big impact because I, as the resident clipper of Heroes of Time, and I don't know if this is just because of our relationship.
Was that public?
It was my Twitch account that was
public?
clipping everything.
Was that?
So
I don't think that was public.
that I was clipping Heroes of Time. All the clips say they're by me.
True.
What do you mean? Is that public?
I guess that was public.
You can look at the clips.
Yeah.
They're on your channel.
Yeah.
They all have my name on them.
I can't wait for you to be like the highest. We know that Mel did social for hot. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was clipping so I could post them. Anyways, when I was other people did it, which is great because I couldn't do it all.
And again, it's something I want to talk about for future events. Is I do want to figure out how we can increase the power of clippers.
Anyways, what I was about to say is that maybe it's because of our relationship, but I found myself like, oh, big moment that I want to clip is this thing that you're involved in.
I try to make the moments that I'm there important. You know, I try to. I just don't. I'm worried that I'm adding less value. Like I'm hindering rather than.
I don't think that's true.
Pushing. Yeah, I don't know. I
think people who are there would tell you if you were hindering.
Oh yeah, I do too. You know, I do too. Yeah. Again, it's not my show. It should never be my show. But if I'm involved in it, I want to be involved in it in the best way. I try to remember clip, but I'm zoning out. No, that's okay, Red. It's not a requirement.
Guys, clipping is hard.
Clipping hard.
I thought, oh, how hard could it be? Nah, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
Hence why I want to get paid to clip. You know about I told you about that idea.
Yeah, you told me a little bit about
I'm still
the idea.
cooking on it. But I think that I'd like to try it out at an upcoming event where we have like guidelines, clipping guidelines, and then the idea is that you guys can like post you put like I took a lot of this from Zachman. This idea from Zachman. Because so Zachman, I'm calling you out, sorry, Zachman. Zachary. Because you like to post about your experience watching our show. You share with your community, your friends, that you about our show. What do you do?
Rowan just brought one of my T-shirts in here. Thanks for that, Rowan. Can I have it back though?
And I don't know if you know how much it means to us, but it also how much it helps us. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here.
He's really upset about me taking my T-shirt back from him.
And so one of the concepts that I want to do in the future. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Rowie. Hi, Rowie. Hi. I was talking about Zachman. I got distracted by dog.
My dog man.
Are you done? Are you done? Thank you. The idea is that I looked at what you do, Zachman. I've looked at what Swift has done. I look at those, and I want to reward our community members that enjoy this, because in reality, it makes a major difference. When Zachman tweets, "Oh my God, I can't believe Claire said this crazy thing. Oh my God, Jiggy did that thing. Look at that, we raised $2 million. $2
million?
Yeah.
News to me.
And then our creators can retweet that, and our creators see it, as well as other people, Zach's friends, the internet. It makes a major difference because it drums up support for our show. It drums up more eyeballs getting to see that this thing is live, because Zach tweets, somebody who follows Zach might see it. They might come to the channel. They might see it because they can't miss out. And then same with Swift. When Swift posts a video, oh my gosh, is that happening right now? I'm going to go and I'm going to check it out. And then they might post, and it's a domino effect. Each person that sees another person's post about our events means that they might show up. And so I want to, not many people follow me. So, yeah, but do you have one person that does?
Well, and that's the struggle I run into with running Coliseum socials, is that they actually have a pretty small following.
Yeah, because our Coliseum social does have a small following. But you know what? If each one of those people retweet it, if each one of those people post themselves, it doesn't matter about a small following, because the small following multiplies.
Ideally, yes.
Yeah. You can have one person. You have one person that follows you on Blue Sky. And if you post that you're watching Coliseum show, they might see it, and then they might. You can't think of it like that. Numbers don't matter. Your follower number doesn't matter. You know?
Yeah. No, that's fair.
So, and I really appreciate that, Zach. We were just talking about that. So what I'm trying to figure out is I want it to be kind of like a reward system, where we give guidelines, and those guidelines are like, always tag the Coliseum account. Make sure you don't upload pictures of Jiggy wearing.
What? Where's this going?
I don't know. Where we have rules. We have rules.
On camera, I think is
fair game.
Fair game.
But like photoshopping me into like a banana costume, I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm really anti-banana right now.
I posted
potassium needs to die.
I posted a photo of you with a silly filter.
I saw the cat one.
Yeah. I posted that silly filter photo of you.
But I'm wondering, like...
But that was because Massey sent it to me, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah. But the idea is that then it's like maybe, at at the end of the event, if you take your analytics and you share them with us, I know it's asking a lot. I think that we should reward people for doing that with money. Money, like real money. Not like crazy amounts of money, but like money. If Swift uploads a YouTube video, and that YouTube video gets 10,000 views, and it says, hey, Coliseum's live right now, I think that Swift should get like $20, you know? If Zachman tweets, and all of a sudden, 6 people retweet it, and those, like, oh, Coliseum's live, whatever the heck, and it has, 1,000, 20,000 impressions. I don't know. I'm just yelling numbers. Who cares about numbers? It's about, eyeballs. Zachman should get rewarded for being a member of our community that's helping us advertise the broadcast. What's the difference between that? And this is just my brain. And God, we have spiraled away from me now.
Yeah, when are you gonna play this
game? Yeah,
this game.
But
the mouse.
What
needs
is
you to
the
do
difference between me going on, say, Facebook advertisements and creating a paid $50 ad for Coliseum, or me paying people that really care about the broadcast for posting? That's my point of view. Zachman says, I personally don't care about the money. I care more about sharing my passion for the events. Cool. You should get paid for that. That's all I'm saying. It's not about the money, man. If Zachman says, man, you're passionate about that, cool. I want to give you money because you're passionate about that.
Okay, but like with love, as someone who works in a nonprofit, we can't just give everyone money for being passionate about nonprofit causes.
We can if they're making a difference. I don't know.
That is actually not the basis of how nonprofits function.
We're not a nonprofit. We do events that are for nonprofits.
Yeah, you're doing your fundraising.
I
know a thing or two about fundraising.
Yeah, we fundraise, but we're not taking the charities money. We're not not taking the donations.
No, I know.
We're taking
It'd
budget.
be coming out of company budget.
It would be coming out of advertising budget.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Have you put ads on Facebook? No. We have never paid for an advertisement for Coliseum ever. Flat out. Unless MC did like a thing, it would make a difference, bro. The people that are seeing those advertisements probably won't care. Maybe, but I've never tried it.
I'd have to see data on that.
Give people cookies. Yeah, that's better. You want your friends to succeed. Cool. I want to pay people that care about that. I don't know, man.
Like, what about like a special Twitch badge?
We're gonna do that too.
Okay,
we're gonna do that too. We are.
Okay, no, that sounds like a good idea.
We're doing that too. We're doing a.
I'm not poo-pooing the money thing. I too wish I could pay everyone in the world for every good thing they do.
Yeah, we're.
I wish I could pay Rowan for being there and being cute.
Yeah, we're doing a thing. We're doing thing for all upcoming events where if you watch, I think it's for 12 hours. Which I might make it 10. I think 10 might be more realistic. Over the course of the entire weekend.
Over the course of the 3 days.
Yeah, over the course of the 3. It might be 10 hours.
Okay.
Maybe less. Maybe 5. Should we do 5? I don't know. But
6 is 2 hours a day.
6 is 2 hours a day. You got to watch 2 hours a day. Okay. I like 6. Wow, that went from 12 to 6 in 2 seconds. But you will get a very special, like, exclusive for the next one, Heroes of Time 2026 badge.
Okay, I like that. I think you should
2027 badge.
I think you should do
that. And that, just like we have a couple people in chat that have 2 game cubes, any double cubers.
That's from the special thing that you did.
Yeah,
just to test it out.
Because I was testing it. Just like we have some double cubers in the chat. Yeah. Honestly, the fact that these event repost the stuff is awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Bro, I don't know why Zachman doesn't want money.
I think with such a small, tight budget as these sorts of events are on, I would prefer for like big companies to start that like pay for content thing first. Like, okay, Apple, okay, Disney, you go first. When they retweet something, pay them. You know what I'm saying? Before like these tiny budgets.
But I'm not them.
Who's getting more return?
Me.
No, I think Disney's getting more return.
How is Disney getting more return?
Because they're getting 10 million eyeballs on what they retweet.
So you want Disney to get paid?
No, I'm saying Disney would pay for the retweet or whatever impressions for Disney influencers to make content or whatever.
Clipping.
Yes, essentially yes.
But like,
I'm just that was an example. I'm just saying you guys are tight.
But
like
how
small production, small budget.
But I want to encourage our community to post to their community.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm not going to poo-poo this.
No. Again, these are all valid. All this is valid. I want to. I mean, you don't have to take it.
I think there are ways to incentivize community that aren't monetary.
Like.
Yeah, they do pay some, and some people are doing it for the love of the game.
I don't want the money. I would much rather expose both the events selfishly for myself. Wait, expose both for the event.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, there's non-monetary.
But what if we just gave you the money and
the
you
Twitch
donated?
badge, i.e., yes, having more eyeballs on your content if that's your goal to get followers or whatever.
I want ways. I want in the future. I want ways to. Like if you are a I want ways for like if you are a reoccurring. We used to do this at Zellathon. I don't know if they still do it, but this was a really cool idea that was very subtle. Every donor at Zellathon, when you start your like at the beginning of an event, your name is Wooden, and it's just wood, and the more you donate. The like
better it got.
Yeah, until Triforce donor.
That's what I'm talking about with like non-monetary.
If you donated
incentives.
more than $1,000, your name went gold, and every time you donated after that, your name was gold.
Yeah, that rocks.
That was what we used to do at Zellathon. I don't know if they still do it. But I want that. I feel like that was a very subtle thing that I don't really know if really made a difference, but it was kind of cool.
I think it's cool. But that's the kind of stuff.
I think it was cool mostly because like you could kind of tell. I don't know. Anyway, this conversation has gone.
This drifted.
Yeah, it drifted pretty far. But anyway,
you're playing the game again. Yeah, here, take the mic back. Thanks for letting me hang out.
Okay, have fun with Pokemon. Oh my God, there you go, folks. That's No, it's okay. I think it's a very interesting thing because in reality, like Zach, it's been something on my mind for a long time because like, I don't know. I have noticed that it's hard. I don't want to say harder, but it's more challenging for me as from out of all my friends to kind of like grow our community. You know what I mean? It's been a little bit tougher in recent years, like the last 2 years, for me to grow our community. And to me, it's also just like, oh, probably because, people don't like me. So, I don't know, man. That's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know I'm preaching to the choir to a lot of people in chat. But, yeah. Yeah. I do think that we have a lot of options. But anyway, let's get back to Mina. I'm looking for a mirror. Your problem is streaming consistently. You gotta pick one day. My recommendation for streaming consistently is I even noticed by you guys at events myself means a lot. Oh, are you kidding, Zach? We love you. And I'll be honest. I also think that one of my biggest events is no more. I've been pretty clean in saying that, you know. The event that I got a majority of our new community members from is gone. And which, you know, if you don't know, that is TRG Coliseum X, the runaway, you know, TCC. That event by far, like, more than hot, more than anything, more new people discovered us from that, you know? That doesn't make any of the other events worse, believe me. So it absolutely doesn't. Zach, I will say something is cooking. Let me tell you. I've been saying that for a while, but I will say something is cooking. I'm looking for a damn mirror. I thought it'd be in here, but it's not. It's based on the community, Red. Like, for example, Heroes of Time is primarily Zelda enjoyers. So that show does better with Zelda fans. You know what I mean? Where fighting game is all fighting game. You know what I mean? It's all fighting game creators. People that watch Heroes of Time might not necessarily enjoy fighting game because they might not like fighting games. That's kind of the way it is. Kaizo Coliseum is different than Souls. Zach, I have some cool stuff in mind. Dude, Mina's so good. Sandwich Bam! Souls is, in a way, is Kaizo, and Kaizo, in a way, is Souls. It's no wonder that they share the event name. Yes. Kaizo Coliseum Souls Edition and Kaizo and Souls in Kaizo Coliseum Summer. They also have a larger overlapping cast. Hence why, like, that was part of it, you know? Oh, can I not get back up there? Oh, dude. It's okay, Red. We appreciate you. Okay, I can just do that. We're fine. Bum, 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 bum. Honestly, you guys help just by watching. I know I say that a million times, but by watching and tweeting and posting a Discord that you're watching, like, that makes the world of a difference. I can't stress to you. Who watches watchers? Ah, exactly, Gull. Folks, I will say this, and I really appreciate you. Please, 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 please. Consider subscribing. That would be epic. This is my job, and we are, in fact, 28 subs away from 400. That would be... Guys, if we can get there right now, then you know, the rest of the month we get to chill. You know, the rest of June, you know, we could relax. I know that sounds silly, but like that would go crazy. Frosty, thank you for gifting us a sub. Cleveland Dad. Bro, I was talking about Cleveland today at dinner. I was with Luke today. You know? Yo, Red, gifting out a sub to Thunders. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, that way is not the way. I'm looking for a mirror, by the way. That is the current situation. If anybody has played Mina and you know where the mirror is in the crypt, let me know. You would think I would find it early on, but I just didn't. Sorry, thanks for gifting us something. Dude, I hate that somebody has that Twitch name. That was the original title of my YouTube. The original YouTube was Jiggy is cool. This looks like it needs a head. Is there a head here? Yo, a hype train would go crazy. I did buy that trinket because I could maybe use it later. I remember opening both these doors. Maybe it's this way. No, because that's where I got the head for up here. So it's not this way. Wait, you know what? This looks fun. The chest that I see in the shop? What do you mean? I'm not really a Sonic kind of guy. I've had like a funny sub goal to maybe do a Sonic game at once. In the shop room, is another room. Oh, that's the mirror! Yo, good catch there, Adam. There we go. We have now officially unlocked all of the mirror stuff. I will take that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad you spoke up because I was just like, where the freaking heck is this mirror? But we found it. We officially have all the mirror stuff. I do see them. I did see them there, Frosty. From my friend Dwayne. I've known Dwayne a long time. In fact, he did my Shrek makeup. All right, I guess we'll go up to the thing. I did miss them before, though. I don't know if there's anything else I could do. There's like, apparently, there's that little mirror somewhere around here. You know, that we could try to find. Because, like, that's the thing. I'm very interested to know. If there's any other, like, areas that we can progress now that we have all of the stuff unlocked. There's the purple over here. That hurts. Thanks for the ship. Look at me already back to work. Busy. Yes. We will be doing dinner with my dad tomorrow night. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, we're heading up the mountain. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta, before I head up the mountain, I just gotta see if my upgrade, my blaster upgrade came in. Who has a picture of themselves in there? No, I don't think Rowan will have anything as a surprise for me for Father's Day. Rowan will be like, your surprise is that I'm still here. I wonder how I get that. Nah, I don't think so. Broy doesn't like me that much. All right, so this is the kids' room. Dude's snoozing right now next to me. Oh, that's a great idea, Adam. Because, yeah, we only have one left to do. Look at that. Oh, do you not have it yet, Adam? Let me tell you. Yacht Club might have spent 8 million years. Like, I ain't got your stuff yet. It'll take me about the same as long as it takes you to fix a generator. See, like, that's stupid because I only have one generator left. You know? Wow, must be resourceful as Lionel. He smuggled me under his toe. I guess that they tell you how to get into the music hall. I wanted to figure out how to get up. What up there, Souza? So it looks like the best grind and buy anything from the shop as you can. I guess. But also, I guess that shop, the idea is that that's stuff that you're supposed to be able to find later in the game. But I also don't know, man. I figured we were already past. You know what I mean? Like I also have no idea how to get up there to that mirror, that special mirror. And like this, so this takes you down here, which you can then use to get down here. But then this over here, maybe it's this. So interesting. That takes me out here. Oh, what? Oh, good night. Our neighbor voices are really carrying through the walls. They sound close. I mean, she just gave me a key, but I want to know how to get up there. Blasting. There must be like a way from up here to get down there. Maybe like you know what I mean? Do I need fire? Is there like a, should I like, you know what I mean? Do I have to bring in like a fire for here? Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, can I light the wood? But I would need like a flame of some sort. Like I've also wondered about like this. So like that, I had no problem with. Good night, motorcycle girl. I also was supposed to bring this guy a snowman or snowflake. I'm nearing the end. If only I could travel to the peak. Is there like a snow? How do I make you travel to the peak? I can't carry you to the train. That you can go to the train, bud. You also kind of live in like the worst spot, dude. Did anybody do that quest? Oh my gosh. Thanks for being here. Okay. The only thing I can think of is I need a specific trinket of some sort. I'm just giving everybody bones now. I'm furious. My fiance abandoned me to another foolish scheme. He'll die chasing fortune at Bone Beach. He'll never survive the cave network. He could even bag any bones from the crypt or the bayou. I've always wanted to go to Dragon Con. Well, I think I just stole these guys' money. All right. I guess let's just go to the next part of the game. Because we've been kind of just chilling. Very interesting. Wait, did having the switches on hurt me here, or do I have to like turn off the switches? Is that the new bit? Just turn off the damn switches? You're going to Atlanta the week after Dragon Con? What are you doing in Atlanta? I've always liked Atlanta to an extent. You know? There was a moment where I almost lived there. Hello. Oh, does Bailiff live there? So you're cleared to be here, are you? You were secretly studying the effects of spark. So you don't look at anything, okay? Well, that's lame. I kind of want to look at stuff.
Our research has deemed it too radical, so Lionel stationed us up here, away from prying eyes.
Okay. There's just a random guy up here.
Of course, nothing dangerous lies beyond this containment area, and if it did, you were sworn to secrecy.
Oh, it looks like I have to turn off the switches. We just spent a bunch of time turning on switches, and now we have to go turn them all off.
Each corner of the array is linked by a pipe, but the security switches lie at the far ends.
Dude, these guys hurt. They dramatically hurt. heal up. Can't go down there. Progression. Interesting. So they're kind of like working on black holes or something here. Oh, that's very interesting. So I can use this to jump over like that. I would like to not die. Oh my god. We're in. That was just a freaking bonus? Oh my god, okay. Oh, they did not hold back on this area. Not only is it platforming, but it's also puzzles. Okay, does this like help me? Okay. Ooh. Okay, that turned on the green ones. So that could be beneficial. Ow. Okay, that turned purple back on. That turned green on. No, dude.
Dude, this is, Well, at least we have a 1-up. Let's hope we find let's hope we find bro. Oh, mirror? I don't know if that helps me, man. I guess it does, because that made us that beat the area. I'm researching these warp mirrors. Looks like you lose a day of your life each day you cross. Uh-oh. Damn. I have been using warp mirrors quite a lot. Note upgrade. Burst shot. Shh. If you're reading this, your boy Penio picked this up for you. You're welcome. I guess I would have gotten burst shot right here. That's kind of sad. You know what I mean? Definitely a fool. Me. Oh, you know what I want to do? Take a shower. Haven't you beaten it yet, Frosty? That's okay. All right, we did it. Now we got 2 movement. Look at the cube, dude.
Do I have to, like, get this cube? What do I do with this? Oh. The cube might be the best weapon in the game. Dude. I'm in the cube. I can get health. We're fine. This is one of the coolest areas of the game. Like, let me tell you, this area kind of rocks. It's super hard, but also it's just so good. I'm in the cube. I wonder if that is just a shortcut, like that makes it easier, or if that just genuinely helps. I don't know. I don't know. I think this area is really cool. It's like a weird scientist lounge. I think it's like an observatory. Super fun. This looks like a blast. I bet that there's some really nonsense you can do with this one. Get some health. You think it's sucking the energy? Oh, My boy, it's my boy Knight. I like him. Good thing I fought him 80 million times, so I know how to fight him. And that's the done. We're done with that part of the mirror. We have 2 more to go. I do kind of think it's cool that we get to move the clock faster. I gotta go to the middle. How get up there? Oh, was I supposed to just go this way? No, it looks like that requires green. So, wait, do I not... Can I not go to that one yet? There we go. What the freaking heck? That's tough. So you have to like dig down, go under the glass, jump over. Are they experimenting on zombies? What the heck is happening over here? What the freaking heck is happening at this lab? What does the lion guy have these guys doing? Mina's gonna be one of those games that people are deciphering like the lore for a long time. Oh, I boned up. I want to save for defense. I'm only at level 8 defense.
Let me tell you. Drill, best sidearm in the game, dude. Look at this. I just think it's just good because it's a movement, you know. I don't like that. I saw there's a spike up there. I can't go that way. Bridge weavers step off a ledge to summon a web of weaving. Oh, that sounds really good. Watch your step. I was installing this glass and wound up stuck to the wrong side. But what a clear view. Dude, the music is just... Like, Yacht Club just went so ham on the music, dude. Mina's music is appallingly good. It's gonna be so memorable. You know what it gives? And I know this is crazy, but Yacht Club, the way they make their games, their music gives it is like Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon, like, you know what I mean? It just kind of has... I got him. I want that. Oh, wow. That's big to know. Cubes can delete spikes. Do 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 do. Vials magic? Magic just science, not uncovered. We are here to understand the supernatural.
Yeah, you suck, dude. All right, so note to self. Oh, nope, let's go back down. Gotta take a shower. I gotta get to... Nope. Cubes could be used for power. The loom. Okay. We found a boss. Okay. This is a very interesting boss. Kind of like a puzzle game boss. I did not drink my juice. I can't believe I'm playing Ball X Pit right now. Might be one of the most creative bosses in video game history right here. I cannot think of another boss like this ever. I can think of games that are like this, but this is such a fun, weird little horde boss. Like, I don't know how it's working. I'm just kind of hitting them. Oh, I'm hitting them off. I'm hitting them off the thing by knocking them back. Oh, they regen health. Oh my God, that's how you lose. Wow. Well, at least they don't make you restart the fight. Oh, no, they kind of do. They do make you restart the fight. Oh, this, Wait, oh, I think there's a color maybe that... No, come back. So we want yellow, maybe?
This is a really, really tough boss. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. I wonder if they give you this because they want you to use this. That was awesome. I think it was regenning. I think the idea is that I'm supposed to like... I'm supposed to be able to like take them all out. That was really cool though, that boss fight. All right, here we go. Let's try again. Oh, my controller died. Sorry about that. Might be our note to go to bed after this. Oh, I'm behind. Wow, I'm shocked that I was able to win that. Dude, this is tough. Wish I had a cube. I'm feeling though I don't comprehend the boss. This is brutal. I'm wondering if I just don't comprehend the boss. I think we'll come back to the boss tomorrow after I get a nice nights of sleeps. That was crazy, man. That might be the toughest boss in the game. I've been also saying that though almost every time that we run into a boss fight. That is like the toughest. It's the toughest boss of the fight. So it's pretty intense, guys. I just want to say thanks so much for watching. You guys are epic. Really appreciate you all. You guys are really cool. Thank you once again, folks. Everybody that is here tonight. You guys are fantastic. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. You guys are really cool. If you're watching on other platforms, consider checking us out at links.jiggy.live. Go over to that website and you can join our Discord, follow the other platforms, and do all that. I recommend following the one on the purple one. Follow Twitch. Do that. Thanks for watching. You guys are epic. There we go. End live. Bam. Okay, we are offline on TikTok. Now we can not be live on TikTok anymore. All right. Yep. We're going to end that one.